So, I'm gonna be a bit honest. I'm real irritated. At this point, I'm really having a hard time. I hate life. I don't understand the people in it. I just want to know what happened to the good old days when everybody would stop and pick somebody up to help them out. And yes, there was human trafficking, but there wasn't nothing like what's going on today. I don't know who's in control of all this. I don't know who's controlling the minds. I mean, I do, but I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with y'all, but this is fucking America. This is America. And the way I was raised, I don't let shit just fucking fly. I don't just let shit fucking happen. And today, we're having to handle things all on our own. We can't go to the cops for shit anymore. Not that I would anyway, right about now. I'm sick of all the slander. I'm sick of y'all talking down on my name, thinking that you know everything when you don't. You listen to the fucking news. The news. And if you would really read the newspaper, you would get a whole lot of truth out of that. But y'all are too blind. Y'all ain't woke. I don't know what's wrong. I really do not know. All this brainwashing and all this stuff. You can try to brainwash me. It ain't gonna work. I may forget a whole bunch of shit. Negative shit. But I don't forget. It's crazy. I may not think about it as much, but I don't forget. And I don't know what y'all are guided by. I don't know who you're guided by. I don't know why this whole entire world is getting so messed up and so blind to what's really going on. Y'all think that y'all are just safe, that everything's just okay. Just because you don't see it or hear it or feel it doesn't mean that it's not there. I know quite a bit more than you think I do. And right about now, it's like I'm the one that's having to protect you because you don't know. And that's irritating me because whoever's got their hand on the strings, yeah, you get it? Us brilliant ones, you know, the convicts that are just out here terrorizing, killing folks, and everything else. Y'all got us all mistaken. Some of us are cold-blooded. But the one thing I didn't do was murder somebody, anybody for that fucking matter. And I'm sick of y'all it's gonna happen to you. It's gonna happen to you. And when it does, the one person you're gonna contact or come to is the one person that you've been talking shit about this whole entire fucking time. And you're gonna ask them for help. And guess what? You're all on your own, boo-boo. Now, If I didn't have Jesus in my heart and in my mind, y'all would be fucked. Every single last one of you, because Jesus has mercy and he has compassion and he has all of these good characteristics that the majority of you don't today. Just when you think you're safe, you're really not. Just when you think that you're okay and that everything's gonna work out in the end, it's really not. I don't know. I don't even want to record this anymore because I'm so irritated. And I'm an introvert. So when I say something, it cuts to the core like a sword. So I have to be real careful with what I say. If I were to look at you and say I don't like you, it's for a reason. It's because I sense something about you. But when you tell other people, or if I were to tell other people, oh, I don't like that person. I don't like that person. But then when I come to you and talk to you, oh, how you been? Ha ha ha. That's the majority of you. That's being two-faced. Now, I've always been the same way. If I don't like you, you're gonna know. I ain't got no qualms about you knowing. But I don't fuck with you either. I don't talk to you. I don't talk about you. When people ask me questions, I don't know. I don't fuck with them. If anybody's ever been so freaking honest about anything and everything that's ever gone on, if anybody's ever talked to you about anything, when you've came to me and asked me for help, guidance, or whatever, I always told you the best advice. I always told you where to go, what to do. And I'm the main one that you talk bad about. You know, all you people want to be on my Facebook talking about, oh, we friends. Yeah, you don't talk. You don't try to help somebody out. There's very few. But even those very few, now I get respect. I get it. Oh, it's not my spot, you know. I don't think I can have you here. I get respect. But at some point, where's the bravery at? Where's the bravery at? You know, when I was younger, I didn't give two fucks. If I had permission, I still don't give two fucks. If I'm somewhere and somebody needs a place to stay, they're coming in. I don't need your permission. Where are all those people at? I'm sure there's only very few, maybe a handful. I really don't know who y'all think I am, but I promise you, you've got it all twisted. Because in order to know somebody, You have to know somebody's heart, and you have to know their mind. You don't even talk to me long enough to even get to know me. You don't try to find out. You just listen to the same ones that always come to you and be like, oh, this person and that person and blah, 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 blah. Let me tell you something about them. If they talking about me behind my back to you, what do you think they're doing to you? Huh? If they're coming to you and telling you something about me and they're lying, what do you think they're doing to you? Like this Sefco robbery in Stephenville, Texas, Erath County. I just had a miscarriage. I miscarried my son in an RV toilet. Right after asking my baby daddy to come get me and take me to the hospital because I was hurting. You know what I get? That following year and just a few months after that, I get an aggravated robbery charge at the Sefco because my same baby daddy decided they were going to tell them while he was in jail, and he shortly got out afterward, that I had a flowered hoodie like that. Now, if any of you mofos know me, then you all already know I ain't never been that big. And if I have been that big, which was in county jail, my butt still ain't heart-shaped. And it still don't sit up on the sides like that. So, if you're really looking, look at the big picture. Look at the details. Stop being stupid. And he wasn't the only one that said that was me. There was a few others. And those few others are people that I don't even fuck with. Imagine that. And another thing, I checked out my charges that I got incarcerated for and locked up and did the time behind. I didn't do just a few months. I didn't do just a few weeks. I never got bonded out. I did all my time except for 8 months without getting a year of my back time. And with that being said, how did a conspiracy to commit murder charge turn into a murder charge? It's powerful shit. That's a lie. That's slander. And as far as that goes, my homeboy Keith Wood, I'm sure y'all know him. He was locked up in county. He's from Selden. And I'm only saying this because the night that he got murdered, this woman calls and says somebody was killed and they're wrapped up in a shower curtain and the bathroom floor. Erath County Sheriff's Department nor PD ever showed up to that house, yet gave them time to take him and transport him to Proctor to bury him in a shallow grave. Just like with my case, Cody Robertson had a whole warrant out for his arrest that same day, not knowing till years later after I got out. That same day, his mom calls and says exactly where he's at, what he's been doing, and told him to go pick him up. But Tanya Wilson, whatever her name is, decided she was going to take the warrant home. So now, one of the sheriffs offered to go get it, and the chief said, no, don't go get it. Can't do that. I wouldn't do that. Had they did their jobs and took his ass to jail on that warrant that night, Jana would have never lost her life. But because I was there, I'm automatically at fault. Because I couldn't stop him, now I have conspiracy turned to murder charge that I didn't know about. And now I'm having issues being able to get jobs because they know that I'm going to take their asses back to court. I have all this evidence now that says they were lying this whole fucking time, yet y'all want to still point your fingers and say, oh, that girl right there. Y'all are trying to keep me chained down to the fucking ground so I can't move, so I can't do nothing, so I can't get up like the rest of you mofos. And guess what? Baby, y'all ain't gonna hold me down for very long. And when I do get back up, y'all gonna know. And when I do not contact me for a fucking thing. Do not. If you cannot help me when I'm down, put a roof over my head, make sure that I have something to eat, make sure that I have something to drink, I'm out of this fucking graveyard. If you can't do that, if you can't help me now while I'm down and out, do not contact me, ask me for a fucking thing when I am up. Because, baby, when I come up, I'm coming up hard. And as far as Erath County goes, and you can either show them this, or you can do whatever you want to as far as the federal government goes, because they're behind all that too. And that wrongful death case, Robertson versus Robertson, y'all can look that up if you want to. I'm coming swinging. Yeah. Guess you didn't know Parker Dean Pearson was my dad. He don't take no shit either. Do I know where he's at? No, I don't. No, I don't. If I did, it'd be a different story. He's missing in action. But I'll tell you this much. My dad looked at me and he told me, use my head for something other than a hat rack. And damn it, I'm doing it. And when I do, it's gonna be world fucking wide. Get ready, because I'm coming, and I'm coming hard.